A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey, and Shy. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Scarlet Knights offense will go on the attack first. We get a look at KJ Duck. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen. Ready to fire from the pistol.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extreme.
Going to take a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the deep forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it. Grabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Left side, it's Woodyard. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Baldwin.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Off play action. Got him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hits inside, it's Baldwin. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Keeps it himself. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running.
Touchdown, Falcons! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Rutgers. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop.
Running free. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. And he got 2 of those on that one. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Baldwin. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Out wide left, it's Baldwin. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. He's looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Woodyard. Touchdown, Falcons. Once he got some room, it was over. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll try the left side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might as well run him again. He's past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. The snap sets up the throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The extra point here would tie the game.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. Finds a crease, it's Baldwin. Turning it on! Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run inside, it's Baldwin. Hit and stopped right there, not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Ollie, what do you have?
Hey, guys, here on the Rutgers sideline, there is a ton of excitement right now as their wide receiver just broke the team season record for receiving yards on that last drive. That made him the program's leader. School history made here today, but he's not done yet. He's jogging back out on the field. He can continue to add to that total. Guys?
Ollie, thank you. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Making the adjustment. 2nd down to the air. Right down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Carter. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. It's Duff. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Scarlet Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Takes it down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. He's changing the play. Driving forward, it's Raymond. Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Falcons will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick give. It's Baldwin. Makes one man miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot in the middle of the field. So the offensive line, especially the tackles on the outside, really good job giving the quarterback a place to step up into, hold the ball, and then find his open receiver to get a big first down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 8 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Looking for room. It's Baldwin. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Long way to go on second down. Back to pass. It's McKenzie. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Left side is Carter. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. He'll get rid of it. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. This time they'll throw it. And he avoids the sack.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it!
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuating receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. They trusted their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David, is just the patience, right? You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped earlier, but you're trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary, and your running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Complete to start this drive. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver...
Makes the grab in their space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Baldwin. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Drops back. It's McKenzie. Right side, it's Baldwin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He wants to throw it. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Scarlet Knights sideline, there is so much excitement right now, guys, for their wideout. He just broke the conference season.
Goes high to pull it in. They'll get him on the ground. .46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Rolls right. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Duff. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 of the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. Here comes the force up. Who makes the winning plays to take home that W? Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. keeping his eyes downfield. Out wide left, it's Duff. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Wants to throw it. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Straight ahead, it's Baldwin. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quickly, more on that one. The Falcons line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the Rutgers sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Duff. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Play action on 1st down. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it down the field. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. The play fake. Fires left. It's complete. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hand.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Out wide right, it's Little. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier in bounds.
He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Got a man, it's Little. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Falcons in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Holds on, it's Woodyard. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rush right in his face. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, 5. Go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And the defense gets home 7-yard line. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to pass, it's McKenzie. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season,